Here we go. Which, we were doing fuel shit, weren't we? Yeah, 'cause the first thing we're doing is just figuring out. Oh, actually, that's the thought. Before I forget what I was doing on my last stream, I should make sure I upload it to the gaming channel. Which we start on the signage for the plastics facility. Pop the dates in and the playlists. There we go. Okay. So this needs to have at least 2 lines going in. Pull up the, actually no, 3 lines because of the canisters. See liquid biofuel on the wiki. So actually no, that's 4 lines. No, 3 lines. So you'll have the water, well, the canisters going in. Okay, no, if that's going straight down, doesn't matter what order it is. If canisters coming from the right. So you got water, canisters, biomass input. And then coming out is let's see. So you got packaged liquid biofuel, water cap, like the empty canisters return to the water loop, solid biofuel overflow. So that's 3. Biomass overflow. Alien protein overflow. And DNA points. So let's run through that again. So packaged liquid biofuel, recycling return loop, water canisters, solid biofuel, biomass, alien protein things. That's not like that's 8. So either I can put like 8 things in here, or I can put them, you know, one at a time out here. So if we say this is canister, recycling, and biofuel, because that's like relating directly to the inputs. So that leaves 5. Canister recycling, yeah, thingy. So we're gonna put just like the remaining 5 out here. So this is going to be the packaged fuel production. I don't think we're going to actually make any for storage, just going to overflow at the storage. Okay, so the first thing we want to handle here is just water and oil. So that means the output is fuel to warehouse, canister for water, canister for oil barrels. Am I getting that shit the right way around? I honestly can't tell from the... Yeah, output's on the left. Right. So then we'll have an output for the fuel generators. And then we have heavy oil residue from plastic. And rubber. And then this output has 2 to return canisters. And then output. Input. No, that's output, yeah. So 2 canister returns and an overflow of packaged fuel. Oil and water. heavy oil residue from plastic. Fuel to fuel gens and canister return for plastic, heavy oil residue. Heavy oil residue for rubber. Empty canister return from there, yeah. Hang on a second. Is any turbo fuel has to be made with fuel? Yes, right. So that means I need to add another output on. Yeah, output, output, output. Turbo fuel. I just realised I missed a thing. Canister return for fuel. Can I make turbo fuel yet? Nope. So one of the options I have is I could send all of the fuel stuff through turbo fuel and then send it from turbo fuel to the fuel gen floor rather than sending it direct to the fuel gen floor. Now, we'll have to start doing actual math on shit in a bit. Okay, so... make turbo fuel from fuel and compacted coal. Now the fuel for that will come from upstairs. But you'll need to make compacted coal, so that is 2 inputs. But, you know, coal and sulfur. Now if we want to allow for turbo heavy fuel or turbo blend fuel, we'll want to make our own heavy oil residue, which would mean we'd have to have an actual oil barrel input. Okay, we'll set that to 2 for the oil barrel return and the packaged turbo fuel. So, You got... Yeah, that was 2 placed. So you got fuel input, oil for heavy oil residue, coal and sulfur. The turbo blend for petrol coke, I can just make petrol coke from the heavy oil residue, so that's taken care of by the oil. So the only thing we need here is a return loop for place 2 again. So to return loop for canisters, and then 1 output for fuel gens. Right. So that's where it gets frustrating math time. I need to double check my signage is in sync with my notepad, and I also want to have a quick poke at the adaptive control unit manifold, so let's hop in the tube. Yes, the previous stream we found that it wasn't producing anything, plus I missed a belt between copper ingots and wire. And in case anybody's wondering, that dangling belt lift is intended for concrete for the heavy modular frame. I'll scoot over on the parachute because that lets us get an overview of the factory lighting. Some of those are lit up red, I think. Oh no, that's just the Lord making the narrow strip of orange look like a light. Okay, we are not seeing any traffic going between there and there. Now that has coal and iron ingots, and that... Oh no, wait, we're seeing traffic going between there and there. So those two are fine. Getting circuit boards. Yeah, we're getting one of everything, aren't we? Yeah, it's the heavy modular frame still. Right, so that is actually slowly making shit. It's just at a rate of half a minute. So once this actually fires up, it'll be doing one every 5 minutes. Let's check on the plastic spin. While I'm there, it's like... 4,400. Sorry, 4,250. Yeah, 4,250. Up that concrete stack while I'm here. Where's that photo reference at? Because I was thinking, it's like, oh, I'll check the wiki and look at the thing, see where I'm sending shit. And it's like, no, I'll just look at the photo reference for the viaduct. Is there anything on this side? Yeah. Plastic. So I'm getting 2 lines of plastic coming here. So I need to go up to the circuit board flow. Circuit board in my notepad. There's 820.45 plastic. Yep, that's good. Nothing else on this side. I'll go on this side. Got. Well, we don't have any plastic going to the battery recipe, and I keep forgetting why. But we need to drop down a heat sink. Okay, I don't have rubber noted down in the notepad. Okay, now this isn't being warehoused, so I just I don't have to subtract anything from that number. But we got 131 divided by 10 times 30, 393 unit a minute of rubber. So that pretty much means we're swapping rubber, the exact same unit of rubber for copper sheet. Fun. Right, anything else over here? Nope. Still feeling a little bit off, so I might drop off quite sharpish. Again, we've got rubber over this side, rubber over that side. We should have plastic over that side as well. Have rubber for heavy modular frame. Oh yeah, and plastic for plate as well. Yeah, so we've got to go up all of these. see the computer. Oh, this is another warehouse. This is not... the word another in this context, that's wrong. So this is a warehouse-only recipe. I forget what it's used in. But there's a building that needs a supercomputer. There we go. Geothermal generators, miner Mark III, nuclear power plant, particle accelerator, and programmable. So it's used in quite a lot of buildings. So it's only 52.5 plastic that we need. Yeah, that's noted down. That's all there is from this side, I think. Yep. Crystal oscillator. You know, one thing I probably should have been doing was checking if the totals were up to date. The resources for plastic and rubber are going to be up to date, but I'm not checking the totals that I've actually written down. So, like, you know, it says 25.875 here. I mean, it says 25.875 in the notepad, but there's a chance I could have, like, just forgotten or update that line previously. Right, so, crystal oscillator. I don't have that noted down. So we need to take 24.875, because that's just a really easy subtraction. So don't need to do it in the calculator. Divided by 1.875 times by 13.125. 174.125 rubber. That mean that's correctly clocked. Yeah, there's a Mark III, but that could just have been the default build belt I was using. Right, we've got multiple resources noted down on the computer. Have it down as 249.75 plastic, which is the default recipe. And we get 30.875 minus 2.5 plus 3. Where's it gone there? 3.75. Divided by 3.75 times 45, 181.5 rubber. And that is what is written down. Cool. And then radio control unit. Right, we have written down 172.5, 15.25 minus 2.5 plus 4.5 divided by 4.5 times 45, 172.5. So, yeah, we're good so far. But there's only 3 floors, and we've checked all 3 floors on this side. Turbo motor. Is there any other recipes that require rubber? Nope. That being warehouse only. Just the recipe requirements, which is 45. That's what's written down. I am actually... That's got says 4 inputs, and I've only got 3 written down, so what am I missing? Oh, I'm missing the mortar for some reason. Weird. Yeah, there's nothing else on this side. Has plastic or rubber, does it? Nope. So, got these three to look at. That's already being switched away from the screw-based recipe. Heavy modular frame. You want 7.875 minus 2.8125. Waiting for it to load. Plus 3.75 divided by 3.75 times 55. 176.25. Yeah, it's safe. Cool. G6.3125 minus 5.625. Pull up thing on the wiki. Plus 3.75 divided by 3.75 times 3.75. So 84.4375 rubber. I think I already did a bunch of this math when I did the setup for the viaduct, because that would mean that the rubber line should be Mark II, which it is. I just didn't note any of it down. So we've got two recipes which use plastic here, so we have to note down the highest number of the two. So we got 75 for coated iron plate. So divide that by 75 times by 10. So 48.36 blah 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 blah. And drop that for steel coated plate. So it's 36. So the highest number is what we're going to note down. Uh, 48.361185 UPM plastic. Let's check the photo reference. Yep, I've checked all that shit. Cool. Now we head back. Right. So I think, like I've mentioned, I was going to drop them off quick, like pretty sharpish. We've got the some of the belt holes on the fuel side sorted. We've double checked the numbers for the plastic side. For the next stream, we'll be able to update this signage, do the math, select recipes, blah 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 blah. That'll let us calculate the total amount of rubber we'll be producing, which will let us calculate the total number of resources we'll need, as well as all of the byproducts, etc. So that's going to be all for now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.